Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I am going to be talking about the 2018-2019 Black Moon Lilith and Aquarius transit, part 3 of 3. And I'm going to talk about the transit's possible impact on the zodiac signs Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And yes, this does apply and pertain to the sun, moon, and ascendant. Anyway, people, first thing up is, well, as far as Libra goes, the 5th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted with this transit. So, well, the first thing about the Black Moon Lilith, I mean, it could be about, what could put one in a strong state of fear and trepidation. And in this case, it could be an overly unorthodox, regimented, consistent love life, perhaps relinquishing freedom and independence and unusual hobbies, perhaps using a rocket jetpack. I'm joking, of course, that's pretty rare. But anyway, also, this could be the way this could manifest for Libra as well. This could be the revelation or unveiling of a powerful Aquarius adversary. It could be in the form of a child, a romantic partner. It could be someone prominent in one's fun and amusement. And this could also be something where somebody may be causing you, maybe causing some chaos in your life and maybe dissension with others that might impact your personal popularity at this time. And could also be a time too where perhaps a child or a romantic partner might be exhibiting some bizarre, idiosyncratic, unusual, or unpredictable rebellious behavior. And also, too, this could be about some revelation or unveiling of maybe something about where you found out you took a little bit of a gamble, say on an astrologer, for example, something Aquarius-like, and you found out that the person might be a charlatan or might be fraudulent. So, and because the 5th house is connected with gambling and speculation. So, anyway, so that could have been why I see that as possibly happening in this case. So, anyway, next thing up. As far as Scorpio goes, the 4th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So, for Scorpio, this could be about perhaps a strong state of fear, trepidation, not having perhaps the future, the future that one necessarily wants, and maybe the friendships at the end of life. This could be indicate perhaps some bizarre, unorthodox, idiosyncratic, unusual behavior from someone you feel close to home with or a family member. What could also put you in fear maybe is not having those unique foundations or being able to have them. It could be also, too, this could be a revelation or unveiling of a formidable Aquarius adversary. It could be an Aquarius sun, moon, or ascendant, or simply one that embodies Aquarius-like characteristics. It could be someone that you may feel close to home with, a family member, somebody that figures prominently with your traditions, or somebody that might be in a 4th house profession, such as real estate or some kind of home repair or renovation. Now, this could be a time, too, where you might be feeling some ostracism or condemnation from maybe some eccentric or even bizarre family members that you might come across as being very detached emotionally. Now, I have the Black Moon Lilith in my 4th house natally. And there, I have felt, certain condemnation and ostracism from family throughout a good part of my life. So I'm dealing with this really like practically constantly. Anyway, this could also be about another way this can manifest perhaps for Scorpio is that this could be about treachery and maybe dealing with traitors, friends that might be impacting or affecting one's emotional security. And this could be about the revelation or unveiling of maybe some charlatan or some fraud that you may feel close to home with. So anyway, well, the next thing up, as far as Sagittarius goes, well, the 3rd house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time, Well, what might put Sagittarius, and really, as far as this transit goes, in a strong state of fear or trepidation, could be perhaps losing ingenuity in thought, or some kind of, or maybe their independence and freedom in their communications. It could, in some cases, actually manifest perhaps in actually apprehension and fear in expressing perhaps ingenious or innovative thoughts or ideas, thinking that maybe one might be ridiculed or criticized strongly for them. Now, also, the way this could manifest too, this could be about a formidable, very maybe dangerous Aquarius adversary, which could be an Aquarius sun, moon, or ascendant, or simply one that embodies Aquarius-like characteristics. That could be in the form of a cousin, a neighbor, a sibling, maybe someone that you knew well in your early education. And this could be maybe even someone in the neighborhood causing some dissension and chaos among others. And also, too, this could be about maybe some kind of, when you're talking about the Black Moon Lilith, what this could be about is something that gets let out of the bag, so to speak, that you don't want out of the bag, but it does come out anyway. And this could be about maybe communication or something that maybe that was going on, for example, on the internet, or something that gets let out, but you really don't want anybody to know about it. It could be maybe some very nonconformist way of thinking that you didn't want perhaps people to know about, but it comes out. Anyway, this could also be about the way this could manifest as well for Sagittarius, perhaps a greater propensity for electric shock, doing something in connection with your transportation, such as working on a car, for example, and just be extra careful at this time to take the precautions necessary. So anyway, well, the next thing up is as far as Capricorn goes. Well, for Capricorn, the second house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time, well, this could manifest perhaps in first off, perhaps a very powerful Aquarius adversary, might be an Aquarius sun, moon, or ascendant, or simply one that embodies Aquarius-like characteristics that might impact one's self-worth, self-esteem. It could be negatively affecting the possessions or finances. This could be a time, too, where you might be more susceptible to some kind of a financial fraud at this time. And maybe susceptible to say some kind of a get-rich-quick scheme from somebody. So it's important. Somebody might be using their ingenuity, so to speak, to come up with these get-rich-quick schemes and try to get you in on it. And the reality is they might just want to be taking your money, and nothing else comes of it. So anyway. Also, this could be about the unveiling or revelation, maybe that comes out of the bag, so to speak, and on your part, you didn't want anyone to know about it. It could be some unusual thing you might value, or possession, or a resource perhaps. And also, what could, again, the Black Moon Lilith could be about what could put one in that strong state of fear and trepidation. And this could be, in this case, perhaps relinquishing freedom and independence in monetary matters. It could be maybe expressing, and might be some apprehension and fear in expressing ingenuity in monetary matters, or it could be about the fear of maybe not having the ability to be innovative in terms of generating income. So anyway, also too, this could be also what could happen as far as this transit goes. This could be where you might be somebody that might be prominent as far as you generating income at the place you make money, maybe expressing some very idiosyncratic, unusual, bizarre behavior at this time. It could be or somebody that figures prominent in your possessions, and maybe even it might impact how you feel about yourself as well. So, and might have a negative effect on it. So anyway, well, the next one thing up, as far as Aquarius goes, well, for Aquarius, the first house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time for Aquarius, this could manifest perhaps in a revelation or unveiling regarding perhaps an unusual physical matter or problem. It could be more, I mean, in this case too, I mean, sometimes this could result in perhaps like actually feeling like kind of shocking sensations to the body, which could be often is connected, of course, with nerve damage. Now, I have, I have Uranus actually almost exactly conjunct my 6th house cusp of health in my natal chart, and I have this issue. Now, the thing about this too is there might be more, again, the proclivity or propensity for actual electric shocks to the body, even static electricity. So it's really important for Aquarius, especially if you're doing work that involves electrical, things of an electrical nature, to really be grounded and make sure you're taking the right precautions more so than ever at this time. And this could be too about a very strong Aquarius adversary. It could be an Aquarius sun, moon, or ascendant, or simply one that embodies Aquarius-like characteristics. It could be one from your early childhood, might impact new beginnings. It could be someone from your early childhood causing some problems at this point in time. Maybe at this time too, I mean, the Black Moon Lilith again could be about what could put one in a strong state of trepidation or fear. And this could be perhaps about an inability to start some Aquarius new beginnings, or in some cases perhaps could manifest in perhaps apprehension in even attempting to start an Aquarius-like new beginning, such as something connected with computers, electronics, innovation, aerospace, astronomy, even astrology. So, and anyway, and also you might be, somebody perhaps from your early childhood, or somebody prominent in maybe helping you with new beginnings. It could be, or somebody helping shape your outlook. Maybe you may be expressing some really strong unorthodox, idiosyncratic, bizarre, unusual behavior, and maybe this might be more intensified even with you actually at this time. So, and you may be expressing very strong, uninhibited, unrestrained, erotic expression at this time, and it could be the involvement, in some cases, maybe some new, I guess you could say, state-of-the-art sex toys, perhaps. So, because of course Aquarius is about what's new and new technology. So anyway, last but not least, well, as far as Pisces goes, well, the 12th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time for Pisces, this could be about perhaps the revelation or unveiling of a very formidable, powerful Aquarius adversary. It could be an Aquarius sun, moon, or ascendant, or simply one that embodies Aquarius-like characteristics. It could be one, it could be in the form of an aunt or an uncle, or somebody maybe that might be in a situation that they're less fortunate than yourself, or someone prominent in your private life. Given this is the 12th house of hidden adversaries, that's being emphasized and highlighted, it could be somebody that remained hidden for a good period of time, but maybe now is actually coming out. Now, also, too, it could be that an aunt or an uncle or someone prominent in your private life, it could be expressing some idiosyncratic, unorthodox, or unconventional behavior at this time. Also, too, this is something too where Black Moon Lilith again could be about what may put one in a strong state of fear or trepidation. This could simply be perhaps relinquishing freedom and independence in the private life, perhaps that inability to show humanitarianism or selflessness toward those that are less fortunate, such as the impoverished, oppressed, the hungry, and the homeless. This could be in some cases the revelation of some unusual mental illness or restriction or limitation, something that gets let out of the bag, so to speak, that you didn't want to come out, but it does come out anyway. Sometimes this could manifest in some extreme, unpredictable, outlandish behavior that might lead to the self-undoing. Also, in some cases, incarceration may occur, perhaps from doing maybe some Aquarius-like crimes, such as cyber computer crime. And so anyway, And also, in some cases, maybe perhaps the revelation of an Aquarius clandestine affair could be with an Aquarius sun, moon, or ascendant, or simply one that embodies Aquarius-like characteristics. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for my take on the 2018-2019 Black Moon Lilith and Aquarius transit, part 3 of 3. Stay tuned next time, where I'm going to be talking about the 29th degree of Sagittarius. 2 things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.